Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with another episode of Parkitect. It's been a while since the first episode, and the reason why was because I was getting used to playing the game. I wanted to kind of get the foundations down and understand how to play the game so I could bring you better content. So I've been watching tutorials and really going to Parkitect school, as it were. So let's see how far I've gone. Let's see what I've learned. Trailer Park Wonderland, let's load it up. So I've discovered the world of mods, and they are really, really cool. The Parkitect modding community is awesome. I'm gonna just close up here, or pause. The park is already closed. And you will see, first of all, that things look a little bit different than episode 1, and that's because I went back and redid everything with the new knowledge I had learned and with the mods that I have. Let me show you what they are. Under Content Manager, nope, that's not where I want to go. I want to go to Settings and to Mods. So I have vents and pipes, which should really help us with the trailer park look. There's a custom scenery pack. Disable, it says dislabel, but disable collisions, really helpful, and I'll show you what that is about. Some custom scenery packs. I'll actually have a list of mods in the description box below. Have some building sets here, billboards as well too. So let me show you how that's come into play. The whole idea of a Trailer Park Wonderland is absolutely still a go. We're definitely doing that. And as we did in the last episode, I have the opening kind of welcoming to our park being the graveyard, to show what happens to some of the park guests, the more unfortunate park goers of Trailer Park Wonderland. So over here, all I've done is I've added a information kiosk and the ATMs right at the front door to basically just say to people, yeah, want your money, and so yeah, give it up. Still going for it's a little bit difficult to make things that are kind of depressing because Parkitect is very cheerful, but I've laid these flowers down and I made sure to recolor them black. Over here under flowers, flower patch, I just chose a black color down here to kind of simulate that these are sort of dying away plants. So that's what I did there. That's why they look that kind of funky color. The best I could do. You may also notice that the terrain looks vastly different than the flat green terrain that we were looking at in episode 1. That is a result of a mod that allows you to edit your terrain, basically. In fact, I'll just show it to you. Scenario generator, that's what it's called. And I won't click this because it will change everything, but you just play around here with the numbers, and after a couple of tries I got this wonderful layout here. So that is courtesy of Scenario Generator. You can find all the mods for Parkitect Nexus, for Parkitect on Parkitect Nexus. And that's actually not a part of the Nexus sites like in Skyrim. It's actually parkitectnexus.com. So this is the overview of our park. I like that it added, trees in. And I don't intend to try and fill this whole area. I mean, maybe we will, who knows. But I'm going to definitely have rides going over the water and that kind of thing. So let's dive in and see. I also have some music playing in the background because I felt that the last episode was definitely too quiet. And there's no music playing when you're building unless you're scrolled all the way out. So I have some music courtesy of audiomicro.com that will be playing, and this is some of that music playing in the background. So if you're wondering, heck, is this music from Parkitect? It's not. Just the theme song that I have in there that was just playing. The rest of this music is music of my own choosing. Okay, so I have an idea for what I'd like to do with this opening area here. I feel like when you bring your visitors into your park, you really want to give them a flavor, a sense of what they have yet to come. And I think the best way to do that is to create I'm going to create a little theater here. Let me show you what I mean. So over here, because we're also going to be adding in trailer parks. I found out about the, oops, I don't want to do that. I found out about the blueprint feature. So I think what I'll do over here is use, this wonderful AstroTurf is kind of look, but it's just too darn bright and I can't recolor it, so I'm going to avoid it. Now, I've also discovered the wonder of path covers, which I will be showing you about too. So what I'm thinking is a kind of, let's see, like a kind of there's definitely, let me show you what I mean here. You can hire in your staff, you can hire janitors, entertainers, and janitors. You can actually hire janitors, haulers, mechanics, security, and entertainers. Let's hire entertainers. And in the previous episode, in the first episode, I asked you to let me know if you would like to be a part of this park, a part of Trailer Park Wonderland. And numerous of you left your messages letting me know that you wanted to be part of that. So I'm going to make each one of you different employees. It's a lot easier to find you as employees than it is as park goers. So we're going to hire entertainer Peter Walker. He doesn't have a zone selected, and that's what I'm talking about here. What I want is for him, for these entertainers to just sort of wander around this area in here. And I'm actually going to, I'm just going to drag this along, make it a wide enough area so that it creates a sense of trapped entertainers is what I'm going for here. Let's put some fencing around this. I'm getting a little bit better at playing the game after watching all the tutorials. The tutorials that I liked the most were from Mike James. And he taught me quite a lot about building. I'm gonna put iron, perhaps. Yeah. The Disable Collisions mod is really helpful for, we'll put this here, for being able to get some freedom with putting decorations on top of each other. So, for example, here in my graveyard, in the previous episode, I was having trouble with placing a burial mound right next to us, next to a certain item. Now I can just stick it right in there, no problem. And I just accidentally deleted my gravestone. And now I delete my, what I'm doing is I'm right clicking because I'm trying to get this off my mouse, and it's just a habit to right click. Getting used to the controls of another game is always very, very interesting. Oh, and one other thing that I did is you might notice my mod change the way like for example, that's new, being able to come up like that, come all the way down, come all the way up. Is part of a mod P, yeah, a camera settings mod that you can also find on Parkitect Nexus. I'll have that in my mod list. And the minute I put it in, I knew, boom, oh yeah, absolutely gonna be using this. And the quality settings are for your visuals as well too. So when you get more people into your park, you might need to lower your quality settings in order to get smooth frame rate. That's another reason why I'm probably not going to be using this whole map, is because, and I want to get rid of that P, yeah, is because I definitely once you get a lot of people in, the frame rate really does drop. Okay, let's put a zone in. So my idea here is I'm just going to click and drag to create a zone in which zone 1 will be just this entertainer zone. Now I can click on it and I'm going to rename it to Entertainers Hell. And I've noticed that, and it must be one of my mods that's doing it, that yeah, it's the camera mod, that when I type, it is, if I type something that is also a camera movement, it will just move my camera. So you'll have to just ignore that. I'm going to do that too. I'm going to just ignore it. Entertainers Hell Zone. Okay. I love it. It's actually called that in big letters. Oh, great. It's funny. Okay. So now we need to hire, we have some Peter Walker. Let's first of all, let's rename him. So if I'm not mistaken, the first person who asked who, I'm going to do it basically by who commented first. The first person who asked for to have a name named after him was Genuine Parts, who has a YouTube channel that you should also check out, Genuine Parts, I should say, on YouTube. And I'm going to put him in an Entertainer Hell Zone. So the whole point is that what I'm hoping is that they'll just stay here and people will just come in and sit on benches, let the entertainers entertain them, i.e. annoy them. Let's see how Entertainer's Hell Zone works out. I'm going to also add decorations in here first, but let's just see first if, whoa! Did you guys just see the trees do that? Here comes our employee. And let me get this off the screen. I'm going to zoom over here so we can take a look at him. Follow him. Coming to work. Hey, Genuine Parts. You have no idea the fun that you have waiting for you. Absolutely no idea. Let's hire some more entertainers because I want to have maybe 3 entertainers at any time here in the Entertainer's Hell Zone where they're going to be trapped for the rest of their lives. This lack of fencing over here is bugging my eye, so let's fix that too as well too. That was this, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so it actually looks, it's almost like I want to just sort of fence them in, as it were. Let's do that. Hey, buddy. How you doing? He's like, got nobody to scare. Got nobody to freak out. Give me some customers. I will do so. Okay, so before we do that, we're going to hire more of you because I'd like 3 of you. Entertainer. Zone selected. Entertainer's Hell Zone. And also over here, zone selected. I can't select you. There we go. Entertainer's Hell Zone. Look at him coming in. Look at this. Coming to work. Hey guys. They're like, it's hot in this suit. It's just hot. Excuse my language. It's hot as heck. Okay, Entertainer's Hell Zone is looking good. Let's add some benches in. This is seriously amusing me. Okay, we're gonna go for wrought iron benches along the edges here. And we're also gonna sell something. Can I not get you to go here? Wonder why not. This has to be placed on a path. There's a path here. Don't see why you're not want to place there. Okay. Don't understand that. Let's zoom. Oh, whoa. Too high. Too zoomed. Too much zoom. Something must be blocking this one besides the misery of these entertainers. Okay, well, I do not know why it doesn't want to go in that corner. Let's remove this one here. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to remove that. Let's put that fence back. One thing I do miss in this game that I really want is some sort of eyedropper tool so that you can just click on this fence and it already pops a new one right onto your mouse so you can just place it. Okay, so I think it's time to open up the park and let some people in. And I'm going to do that over here. We're going to open up here and begin to add a few other things to her. This is so depressing. I don't know why, but I just find this to be very, very, very amusing. Okay, so we need a little bit more to our park. And at this point, I'd like to add balloons. Balloons. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. That's not right. That's outside. Don't want that. Can I? Let's see. Ah, okay. Remove the path. I got it. Okay. So I can see that this rain is perfect for the depression of this park. It's always a great day when it rains here. Okay, perfect. So we now need some haulers. I love it. People wandering around and just walking right through the fences because that's what you do. So if they are walking right through the fences, let me try doing that to stop that from happening. There. Oh, but by doing that, these don't look really like they're in the place they should be, huh? I'll rework that in a minute. But I need haulers. That's what I'm looking for. 1, 2 to start. Janitors. I think I'm going to avoid using janitors because I'm going for the complete trash look. Security, not sure about that either. Mechanics will definitely need, but we have nothing to fix yet. So there's no need. I love all the cheerful music while everybody's just walking around in this sort of pit hole place. Okay, so let me fix this pathing area over here. So not sure what to do about this. Oh, I know what. No, I have to place it on a path, right? Okay, what I'm thinking about are these. Under Deco. So you can see some of the things that I've downloaded, the billboards, which made this wonderful cemetery sign, which I'll show you shortly. But also, here, this building set. What I'm looking for is, I'm also thinking about path covers. Is that under other? Yes. Path covers right here. So the neat thing about path covers is that they allow you to, they cover the path, but they also allow you to make the path look whatever color you want it to be. Whoa, balloons! Yay! Perfect. Entertainer misery. It's awesome. I'm just trying to think about what to do with this area over here. Because they just walk right through the fences. If there's a path there, they just walk right through it. So I'm going to pause the simulation. Oh, but it's raining. I'll wait till it stops raining. I was going to add in a day and night cycle mod, but then I realized it'd just be even harder to build with. Okay. Well, I think the solution would be, I guess, to just remove the fence. That's not the fence. It's hard to touch the, like it will take the ground away first and then whatever it is that you have on the ground. Trying to remove the fence is a pain, as you can see. Come on, fence. Trying to, how about if I grab the fence? Maybe it will recognize that I want to delete the fence. Yes, it does. Okay. So let's put all that floor back again that I just accidentally deleted for the 44th time. This music, by the way, is the theme song to Parkitect, and it is done by a shell in the pit. I love it. These people are just sitting on the bench watching the show. It's great. Okay, so I'm gonna close out, pause again. The people moving around, actually, I find rather to be rather distracting, so I might actually close the park up. Because there isn't too much for them to interact with right now. So I'm going to send them home and just leave things for our entertainers. Because having them wandering around while I'm trying to build just is a bit too distracting for me. So now, I was going for a kind of dead topiary look here, which is what these vases are about, these wrought iron planters. And they are here, and I chose this color, I believe it was. I'm going to hold the Alt key to get the precision I want as to where they're going. That's not right. There we go. Okay, and this is the sign. As you can see, this is actually a cemetery sign I just grabbed off of Google Images. When this is billboards, the billboards mod, and when you click on it, here you can choose from random screenshots from Parkitect Nexus or local images. So I just grabbed a cemetery image and slapped it in here. There we go. So, I don't know if there's a way to make our workers go home for the day. I don't think so. I think they're just sort of stuck there. Who is this guy? Who are you? Why are you still in the park? Go away. I think this is one of our janitors. Can't click on him though. Okay, so let's move on with the building of things. I think what I'm going to do now is let's start our first trailer part. Our first trailer. The trailers are going to house our different shops. So let's get to building. There are going to be roller coasters in this park, by the way. You might be thinking, this is just going to be a trailer park? No, no, no. It shall not just be a trailer park, as you might put it. No, it is going to be much more than just a trailer park. It's a depressing, totally depressing park is what it is, basically. So I think I'm just going to go for regular walls because I know that they snap to the grid. And wall window. The only thing I'm concerned about is I want the right windows for this. So let me look through and see what I have. Window frame double, window frame. Yeah, these windows are much better, actually, for the look I'm going for. I get it. That's cool. This building set is very, very well done. Wall full. What is this? That's diagonal. Okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about, I'm just trying to get a basic shape for a trailer. Oh, no, that's not going to work. We'll have to put these, we'll have to hold down the Alt key to put these down. And let me get closer, because I want them right on the grid. So I'm holding down the Alt key. These walls are actually two-sided, so I'm gonna need to turn these two around. Oop. The two-sided aspect of them is a feature, which is pretty neat and allows you to... Am I doing this right? Yes, I am. Perfect. Allows you to change colors and have a different color for the inside wall and a different color for the outside wall. This is wrong side. And so is this one. Have to figure out how to turn them the right side. Other way. There we go. Dark to the outside? Yes, perfect. And light to the inside. So, now I'm actually going to take one of those walls out, but I just want to get a basic shape first, because we have to add in the walls and the doors. So I'm going to do that and that, and then let's head down here, add in some basic boring windows. Perfect. And then put some windows in. I'm just going to go for this window here. Is a little bit too fancy. I wanted something that was just like this. What are the sides on that? So let me choose a better color for this. The other thing that the game is missing, which would do it a world of good, at least it would do me a world of good, is I want some boring gray, basically, is what I'm going for. How about this one? Boring old gray. Is an undo button. Yeah, perfect. I wanted something like that. And actually, I'm going to take that back. An undo button would help a lot with the game. On the colors, I'm going to go for the same boring... Oh, that's diagonal. Don't want that. Yeah. Okay, so you might be thinking this looks better than any trailer I've ever lived in, and you'd be right. But we're not done yet. I'm gonna do my best to grunge this up, to grunge this bad boy up. Okay, now we need doorway. So I've learned that you know, we're just gonna be putting arches in things in order for the our inhabitants to get in, they'll just walk right through a door. They don't pay any attention to doors. And so we have to just use an archway, like so. I'm gonna see what different sides we have here on this one. White, gray, white. I need this color to be a gray. Boring old gray again. We're going for maximum boring. There's some Z fighting there. This door frame is not the same color as the windows. So let me try and remember how it's this way. So I want this color to be this. This color is this. The best way I've found, the eyedropper tool is somewhat confusing to me, I will admit. Let's see what that does. And sometimes I find I accidentally randomly do things that make the terrain, as you can see there, go sort of transparent. I think I've got it, she said. Hopefully. But I'm wondering, wall door. Wall door double, wall door single. That's better. I wonder if there's some sort of door frame I can put in. Yes. Door frame, single. Ah, I see. The light has turned on. This looks better. This is what I was looking for. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now we need a roof for our trailer. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm making a base, basically. I'm going to save it as a blueprint so we can just plant these trailers all throughout the park and change them up and add different aspects to each one. And yeah, I'm just thinking aloud, which hurts. Hurts my brain. Okay, so now we go for here in this wonderful building set. We will go for, I see this roof round, by the way. Isn't that cool? If you want to do a gypsy park, definitely grab this building mod. And unfortunately, I'm not remembering the mod name off the top of my head, or I would be telling you what it is, naturally, but I don't remember it. But it is the most popular building mod on Parkitect Nexus, which has only got 6 pages of mods, so it's not like it'll take you any more than half hour to scroll through them all, or even that, if that, 20 minutes. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for floor and path. Okay, floor, roof, that's what I was looking for. So this, once again, has those 2 sides. I'm gonna hold the shift key down and bring this up to there. What's that look like? Yeah, that's pretty good. I wanted something that was just a basic color. So we'll bring that up again because I just clicked the shift key again. I think there. 1, 2, 3, 4, holding down the Alt key to get it nice and tight on the grid. And let's add some trim to this. Trim in plain old boring gray trim. Needs to go up to 4. Oh, and I should be alting on that. There we go. Perfect. Just a boring old box that just says boring old box. I'm gonna change the colors on this. It would be neat if I could add like some siding, some really something that just said plastic siding basically. But I don't see that as an availability in the building set at least. So how can I make this look more trailer parky? I think I have a couple of ideas. So over here, I think it was ceiling support, ceiling flange, ceiling vents. There we go. So this is one of the things that I saw that I thought, definitely adding this to the old homestead. Let's change this up here and raise it a little bit and slap it on the outside. Nothing quite says, you know, trashy living than an AC unit sticking out of the side of the building. Absolutely. Then let's also see if we can get some... No, what I'm looking for, I was hoping to find like a pipe to go down the side. No, that's much too big. This will help. This will give a feeling of exhaust coming out of the top of the building. Like one there and one like there. Let me recolor these actually to a kind of steel gray. Or light white maybe? Let's try that. Yeah, light gray. Light white. Did I just say that? That's a color. Light white. As opposed to your dark white. Okay. And actually, you know what? Why don't I try? Let's try. Did it only go up 0.5? Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Well, I was hoping to... that looks pretty good. The look I was going for. I was hoping to kind of stack them on each other. And over here... on this side of the house, I'm going to put this that sort of... What does that symbolize to me? I think I'm considering it as a kind of ductwork type look. Like, just makes the place look sort of... I don't know. I'm not feeling that. Are you feeling that? I'm not feeling that. Okay, how else can we grunge this bad boy up? What else do I have? If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Of course, I will be happy to add them in if I can find anything that makes the place look more crappy. We're going for complete crapitude. I was thinking an awning on the outside. Doesn't quite say trailer park, but it does say, like, you know, totally boring and annoying building in the middle of nowhere. Here is a chimney. Oh, maybe, and this is where the mod is coming in, the no collision mod. Perhaps doing this gives it more of a kind of dumpy look. I like that. I like that. Awesome. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Not much of as far as walls are concerned. Borders we already have. I'm just trying ideas out in my brain here. Pillars. The pillar is what might give us the look I was going for. Oh, not that. With kind of pipe outside the looking thing. Let's try that. It's very gray. Let's see if I can get it to look white. I think that might do, though. Let's take that out. Going for mostly white here. That just looks like a drain pipe sticking out of the bottom. That's a little bit too white. Let's bring that down a little bit. I wonder if we could have some sort of drainage. Go back up here to the pipe small. Ceiling support. Not sure what I can use that for yet. Floor support, floor flange. It's a flange. I don't know. That just looks like, zoom in on that. It's very interesting, but I don't think it's what we need right now. Oh. Floor curve to wall down, curve to wall up, floor curve. Ceiling straight. Floor straight. I wonder if this if we go up with this to 4, I should be using the Alt key. Let's try that again. No, it's floating up in the air. It's not going to work. It's too big. What I was thinking about is something that gave the roof a kind of corrugated look is what I was thinking, basically. Okay, so I think I've gone as far as I can with this. Please let me know. Oh, exhaust, of course. Perfect. Oh, I got just the place for you. Exhaust side, exhaust top. Flange horizontal. I'm probably mispronouncing that horribly. Very likely. Okay. Up you go to about there. Because nothing says home quite like exhaust. Oh, they're sticking out. They're not actually on the building. If I put them in, if I hold that, so I'm gonna have to do this by eyeballing it, basically. 1, 2, 3. Nothing says home like exhaust fence. All right, so I think that's all that I can do with this as our sort of basic building, you know, and I'll make some other ones as well too now that I have an idea for it. But my whole thought of this is that we'll put inside it, let's see, different shops. I'll have to put it on a path, though. It won't let me put it down, will it? Oh, it will. Okay. I might want to actually, just to allow us to be able to see into the darn thing, I might change these exhausts out for a window. We'll have shops in here, like this one. Benches and different things that people can see to go in and yeah, so I will work this out in between episodes and get a kind of mock, or I should say stock building for us to place. I like where this is going though. It definitely says blah. You might think, Jessa, you really gonna just make a trailer park wonderland? You darn tootin' I am. You darn tootin'. That's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna make a trailer park wonderland with roller coasters, rides, and plenty of depression to be had. And I hope you'll continue to join me for this. This is Parkitect. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here for more Trailer Park Wonderland in the next episode. And as always, thank you so much for watching.